aren't you looking for that move to start the downswing that just gives you that dynamic power whilst keeping a square face? Well, today is the move that you need, and you need to know it now. So let's get into today's downswing driver video. Tiger is back, by the way. How awesome is that? I'm also being exceptionally brave, and I have a brand new glove on. So we're starting this drill by just looking at what we're thinking about to start this downswing. So in many other sports, i.e. baseball, cricket, anything that was sort of hitting something away, we would have a step or a drive with some turn. Now, in my opinion, when you go wrong with this, it's when we just turn. We spin out of it, okay? That's no good. So what I want you to practice here is, and at the first stage of this drill, and there's two parts, just put your golf club up here, swing back, step back, drive through and move through. And I'm going to place a slow-mo over this here of me doing it like this. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to is my step, so i.e. my transfer of weight, my then rotation of my lower half, and then my upper half following this. And I like people just to stand here and put a bit of speed into it. No matter what your speed is, it's actually a move you can do really nice and dynamically. So if you wanted to hit this golf ball further, this is the first stage. Learning to rotate whilst transferring your weight. So if you're watching this video now, I would definitely recommend, if you're at the range, just give this a pause. Give me 10 reps of back and through. Or even if you're at home, place the phone on the side, just pause it. 10 reps, back and through. Don't hold your driver, please. I don't want you to take anything out. You could just do it with your hands together, just simply like this, back and through. So that's our first stage, okay? Welcome back if you did pause it. Let's move now to the down the line perspective and have a look at our next stage. So as you know on my channel, I'm all about you being the best golfer you can be. So if 10 reps is too many, go with 5, go with 6, whatever that might be. More is better than nothing. We are now into a real pro move. And what is the one thing that we see all the commentators on the PGA Tour say? It's like this really shallow move. And let's use Tiger. Let's pop Tiger in this screen right now because, well, he's back, isn't he? He's back. So we pop Tiger in there and you can see how his club is shallowing in the downswing. Now, if we compared that to 90% of club golfers, we don't get this move and we don't access that power. Now, because you're watching this video, you're already halfway there to achieving it. You've got the body motion. Okay, so I've already told you about this step move. I want you to keep your club around about sort of chest height still. We're going to swing back and we're going to swing through to this height, okay? Swing through to this height. Now, there's a few key elements to this. My right elbow is working close to my left to get this shaft angle to shallow, and my glove hand is working to target. So this is the shaft element. Now just look at what my club face is doing. We've got that pointing to target. And also look at what my shaft is doing. So if we put this full spectrum together, and you can see this from the down the line perspective now of me stepping through, and the face on perspective, stepping through, shallowing that club and squaring that face. So essentially that move doesn't look anything too dissimilar to this. Now, Alex, you're probably thinking, what on earth does that have to do with playing golf? We're obviously more over the golf ball. Well, that's the genius in what we're saying right now. That is the genius. I'm telling you, you can practice that move and then bring those analogies in just by feeling you are more over the golf ball. So if I was just to take this whole picture full circle now, and let's just hit one away. So if I was to take this full picture now, we'd want something that's a little bit like that. And all that is this move, but more over the golf ball and over the golf ball. So here you go, watch. Up, one more over, look where I am. Pretty much in our perfect impact position, with our hips open to our shoulders and a nice square club face. Let's imagine you've now had time to go and practice that before you head out to the golf course this weekend coming. You're now in the chance to go, right, okay, well, I've learned all that stuff. What is the swing thought that you can take to the golf course? Well, this is that. This is exactly how I would do it. One practice swing, back, step through, and then just one here, creating this and feeling this position. You're now in a perfect position to go and hit it. All I would say to you is be conscious of, well, what got my club to shallow? My right elbow working closer to my left. And if I stand over the golf ball here, you can see this from a cutaway from down the line of my right elbow working closer to my left, my logo of my glove to target. Was that factor of me being dynamic and shallowing that club? What better way to start preparing for next season, or if you're lucky enough, and I'm very jealous, to be playing golf in the sun right now? Well, don't let me know where you're playing. I don't care. I'm in the wet. I'm joking. If you are, do get in those comments, and you can start to enjoy that driver going a little bit longer and a little bit straighter. Thanks so much for watching.